Once you put something on the internet, it usually leaves a great stain. This is an unavoidable fact which Belle Delphine probably doesn't want to accept, and her first controversial video will explain the reason why. In the video titled Meet My Best Friend, viewers can see a pink-dressed cosplayer with cat ears reading to, bathing and generally playing with her so-called best friend, a dead octopus which she glued plastic eyes to. Even with over 11 million views and incredible 200,000 likes, it's no wonder that most of the feedback wouldn't be too attractive for Belle. And here you can observe a girl playing with a dead animal. Or, I love how everyone is talking about the octopus when we should really be talking about the poor cameraman. If you're wondering why people reacted differently than they would if some creepy and greasy guy like Jeffrey Dahmer was playing with a dead octopus, you'll get the same answer as if you asked why her bathwater jars, each costing a ridiculous $30, sold out as quickly as only in 2 days. But we'll talk on that later. The answer is that Belle Delphine is by many desperate men on the internet seen as a queen, for whom they would do absolutely anything. And obviously, Belle Delphine supports these men. She was known for her posts containing cosplays of various anime characters, expressing the ahegayo face, which in Japanese means the expression a woman does while rolling her eyes up and sticking her tongue out to let her partner know that she will orgasm in a few moments, and also a bit of nudity. But usually all of the three activities were combined, creating the perfect environment for horny anime lovers addicted to pornography. To explain specifically what I'm talking about, I'm gonna read 3 comments out of one of her erotic Twitter posts. I love you so much, Belle. If I had money, I would buy you everything you could ever need. I will work hard so you can have the best. Please execute me with a blunt weapon on camera. Or, incorrect. Observe. It is worth considering whether or not models like Belle Delphine have an influence on setting beauty standards, which would be unfortunate, as most women do not want to pretend they're something they're not and look like e-girls. In May of 2024, a video was released on TikTok with the caption, "My Roman Empire," meaning something the author can't stop thinking about, is how the impact Belle Delphine had on the internet ruined a whole generation, with viewers supporting this claim with comments like, "Why can't you look and be more like Belle Delphine? She's petite and hot. I was severely underweight at the time just to keep a boy happy," or "My ex tried to tell me to be like her and he loved me better, all cause I have a small body with kid-sized feet." To which Belle responded with a Twitter post saying, "Me, dresses in cute pink clothes because it makes me feel happy. Degenerate. You're dressing like a child, oh my god. Baiting. Also, my ex-boyfriend liked your content, so I hate you. Dressing cute and liking cutesy things doesn't make you a child, or mean you want to be one. Adults are allowed to enjoy adorable things too." In her case, this could be considered a slightly below average level defense, but her followers can't take her word seriously, given that not so long ago she released a post titled "My Perfect First Date," where, without any trigger warning, she posted photos where someone tied her hands and feet, taped her mouth shut, put her in a car, and then her. Unfortunately, she received a rather positive feedback from fans on the post, such as this comment. "I am genuinely obsessed with you. I hope someday to spend the rest of my life with you and smile with you. I'm not like the other guys who mistreat women. I respect women, especially women as powerful as yourself." Unfortunately, Belle Delphine was known for worse things than just her social media profiles containing thirst traps. In 2019, she made a post saying,
"What's up, gamer boys? It's time to get your gaming girl bathwater."
Yes, it is exactly what you think it is. Belle Delphine was selling jars filled with her bath water. When you first hear about this, it may seem that only a person who is down bad would buy something like this. But either the opposite was true, or there were much more down bad people out there than we would expect, because her bath water sold out within 2 short days after it got released. Shortly after her bath water sold out, there was a drama on the internet saying that Belle had some legal issues because she forgot to create a disclaimer which would state the bath water was only for sentimental usage.
Arrested for selling bathwater?
No, but I did get into a little bit of a sticky, like a legal thing, because basically when I sold it, I didn't put any disclaimer on the website and I didn't put any disclaimer on the packaging.
If you're wondering what such a disclaimer could be for, it's for those who would want to drink the water, and yes, that happened too. And as everyone expected, the bathwater turned out to be a huge drama. Suddenly everyone was talking about Belle more than ever. Her OnlyFans and Patreon account were at their peak earnings, and also her TikTok skyrocketed thanks to a video where she lip-syncs the song Hit or Miss, and that's probably when you noticed her for the first time too. Suddenly, everyone was trying to be like her. Many young girls started trying their ahegayo expressions, dances, for which they always got their fair share of attention. It's a very popular trend on TikTok to this day. However, there's more to come. Exactly at this huge rise to fame, Belle Delphine made a post on Instagram saying, "If this photo gets 1 million likes, I'll actually make a P-Hub account. The time has officially come. Tag your friends or dad to help out," with the official P-Hub account replying, "This is the best news I've heard all year." The post spread like a wildfire and gathered more than 1.8 million likes within 4 short days. Therefore, Belle had to fulfill her part of the deal, right? Well, yes and no. Belle Delphine indeed created an account on this site, but all she posted was some public stuff. One of the videos, for example, was titled "Belle Delphine strokes 2 big and contained a sexually tempting thumbnail, but unfortunately for her horny fans, the video only showed genius Belle, fully dressed, playing with 2 chickens. And this is how Belle tricked her entire community. It's no surprise Belle Delphine received a huge backlash for this one. Simply put, it is common to see that an influencer backs off after making an offer saying they will fulfill a demand if they get a certain amount of attention. A large group of those 1.8 million curious men started reporting her Instagram account, and to their pleasant surprise, Instagram indeed suspended her account for a while. Belle then vanished, leaving behind a huge wave of curiosity, questions, and comments asking her to come back. No one knew what happened to her, and at the same time, everyone was curious about her personal life. Because, let's be honest, how could such a world-famous model showing herself and her body in such a way just hide her internet persona from her parents, friends, or maybe even boyfriend? And then, 3 months later, Belle posted a photo on her Twitter looking devastated, with the caption, "I got arrested, LOL." In the corner of the photo, we could see the watermark of Metropolitan Police, indicating an actual police arrest. The model later explained her side of the story, where she talks about how she was hosting some sort of a party at her home, and one of the girls present took her pet hamster for some reason. After trying to contact her, Belle got the response of, "No, I didn't do anything like that. I don't have your hamster, chill out." And then a friend of Belle contacted the girl again, asking the same question, and got the response of, "LOL, yeah, I thought it would be jokes. We can only question how would we react if someone took our pet. But we would certainly react less impulsively than Belle, who at the time spray painted the girl's car with the words, 'Give me my hamster back.'" Although Belle provided photos of the vandalized car, whether she was actually arrested or not remains a speculation. Right after she posted about her hamster situation came her second break from social media. Therefore, her fans were once again curious about what would happen next. After 8 months, in June of 2020, Belle released a music video titled "I'm Back." And to her surprise, unlike other influencers who were forgotten after their departure, Belle was awaited by her large army of so-called simps. Fortunately for us, there were still a few hundred people who were reasonable and wrote comments like, "The only thing I like about this song is the lyric, 'Who actually regrets me? My mother,' because it's true." And also, as a 15-year-old girl, I promise to never become like this lab test subject. Belle suddenly got much more fame than ever before, appearing on various podcasts explaining what happened to her and her persona, how much she earns, her relationship with her parents, and so on.
Well, I'll just say it. I think we're all like the main people on OnlyFans are roughly earning the same, I think, from what I know. And at the moment, it's like $1 million a month.
Your actual relationship with your mother, your father.
I have no dad, and I think my mum probably does regret.
The amount of sudden attention must have given her a lot of unhealthy confidence, and the belief that she only needs to work a few months a year, and that she can then put her feet up, and when she returns, she will have a lot of fans waiting for her every time. After all, if you don't work for 11 months, well, if the stuff Belle does can be called work, it is almost unbelievable to return and earn even more money than before. Right after answering all the questions and filling in all the gaps, Belle signed out from all social media once again, and many good people hope that Belle had come to her senses and started living a normal teenage life. And now, in 2024, she re-emerged and visited a podcast with Louis Theroux.
Would you still like to have an internet presence, even if it's a kind of a more vanilla kind of content? Would that be fun, or that you see that as pointless?
I wish there was a way to kill me on the internet and just like somehow delete everything, or just kind of die in a sense.
I must admit that I hope this was true, just like many viewers did with me. Things seem to be done for Belle. However, little did we know that in a few weeks, Belle would release this. In the post description, she states, "Ever wanted to fuck me? Now you can almost fuck me," blinking emoji. "I'm selling my very own customized sex toy, including my own clothes and wearing panties. It's basically me but less annoying. To buy, just message me on OnlyFans. And the comments once again supported her, saying things like, never leaving my house after this one, the amount of things I will do to this doll, or so excited when this arrives. I ordered 4, smiling emoji. At this point, I can only ask, where have we as a society truly gotten to? Just imagine actually doing something to the doll and then having to carry it to the bathroom, while the horniness fades away and you just look at what you spent $3,000 on. Of course, I don't know the exact price, but considering Delphine was able to sell her bathwater at $30 a piece, I wouldn't be surprised if this toy costed even more than $3,000. Especially if the toy arrives inside a literal pink glittery coffin, which also contains Belle's other wearing panties. Just imagine how the postal service must inspect a large 5'5" box to see if it contains anything illegal. They open it and find a pink coffin with this inside. After this happened, it's clear that Belle Delphine has definitely gone too far and is certainly not a good influence on our society in any sense.